kids. They enter your life, they grow up in the blink of an eye, and before you know it, they've flown the nest. They don't leave you with much to show for it, other than 15 more pounds and a car with way too many seats. Sometimes you miss them, but most of the time, it's party time. Alright, in all seriousness, my dance moves are a lot better than that, but I don't get paid to do those. I get paid to talk to you about cars, including but not limited to the 25 Kia Carnival. And if you're not new to the channel, then you know that we've already done a video on the Kia Carnival, but I brought it back for two reasons. Reason number one is that this is a hybrid, the last one wasn't, so now we've got a lot more range and fuel efficiency to talk about. Reason number two is that I'm not done raving about minivans. They're very versatile, totally underrated, and you don't need to be a mom or dad to own one. Let's take a look. Besides the stigma of a minivan being a mom car, one of the main reasons that this segment gets slept on is the way that they've looked for so long, like a big wedged Twinkie. Kind of dorky, and so you'd have a lot of dads that would say, you know what, I want a big practical car, but I don't want it to look like that. So they'd get a big SUV. Kia said, let's just give you the best of both worlds, the practicality of the minivan with the dashing looks of the big SUV. Enter the all-new Kia Carnival. So now, the minivan, the car that I learned to drive on, should be in style. Although, if you ask me, they should have gone in style long before the big pants and the Crocs. I'm looking at you, Gen Z, and I want you to pay attention because I know that you don't like to drive, and in this car, only one of you has to, while the other seven doom scroll about your rigged future. Oh, don't forget to follow us on TikTok while you're at it. You heard that right, 7 other people. So in addition to the driver and the passenger in the front, you can seat 3 in the middle and 3 in the back with flexible seating configurations so everybody has plenty of space. So it's a big multi-passenger vehicle, but it looks modest. And in this case, the hybrid doesn't look very different from the non-hybrid, which I appreciate because not every fuel-efficient car has to look like it stepped out of the Lego movie. By the way, a disclaimer, in this video, we're only going to talk about road trips with our friends and other dads. If you want me to talk about kids, you should hit the link in the description for the older video. Under the hatch, I just want to point out that cars that carry a lot of people typically have to sacrifice this cargo space behind the third row, and the Carnival doesn't do that. It still gives you plenty of space because this floor goes all the way down there, so you can still fit checked luggage or whatever you and your friends and your other dads want to carry with you. And if you want to carry more stuff than people, then your seats go on the ground, and you can take your kid to college in one trip. By the way, if USB-C ports in every row is not enough power for you, back here you have a 12-volt and 115-volt accessory outlet. And one more thing that I want to mention here in the second row, which I missed in the last video because I didn't know, is that this middle seat becomes a table. We knew that, but it also slides all the way back there if you want to use it in the third row, or bring it forward if you want to use it in the second. And hey, if you value quality over quantity, you can get VIP second row lounge seats, which are freaking awesome. You sacrifice having a bench, but you get power reclinable seats that are both heated and cooled. Super comfortable if you're trying to go on a long road trip. And up here, there's lots to talk about, but I've already talked about it, so I invite you to look at that video, which is linked in the description. I really just want to point out that this experience will be the same as it is on the non-hybrid, with the addition of this hybrid screen that shows you where the juice is going. So there you have it, a whole second video and the Kia Carnival, this time a hybrid, and I went the whole way without talking to you about the fuel efficiency and range because I just didn't worry about it. It's 33 combined. You get 627 miles of range, which means you can go to Las Vegas and back and to and from work for the next week without having to pump gas. I don't know what else you need to hear to agree that this is an underrated, slept-on car. If you think that I missed something, tell me in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're ready to experience one yourself. Visit us at Mission Viejo Kia, where we'll be happy to take excellent care of you. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the test drive.